Are the Disney World resorts hiding the best holiday eats?
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are back to go to a few Walt Disney World resorts. It's the holiday season. They kick things up a little bit early here at Walt Disney World, and they have so many eats, whether it be in any of the parks or at any of the resorts. The resorts seem to repeat some holiday items, so we figure why not do a little resort crawl to see what the best holiday treats are, right?
Yeah, so we are starting at the Riviera at Le Petit Cafe. I always feel like the Deluxe resorts always have really good baked goods, especially Le Petit Cafe.
Yes, also Primo Piatto, I believe, has a spot here. So Primo Piatto is the quick service restaurant for the Riviera Resort. The Riviera Resort is based off of Walt Disney's trips to the Riviera. I don't think it's Walt Disney World's best theme resort, but it is quite a beautiful resort, considered a deluxe with Skyliner access to Epcot and 2 gingerbread themed items. We're also going to head over to Riverside, Port Orleans Riverside, because they actually have 3 items there, right?
Yeah, so a lot of I think it's almost all of the value resorts and the moderate resorts have a peppermint milkshake, a gingerbread cake, and then also a savory dish, a sausage, and butternut squash ragu.
Yes, so we're excited to be able to try that. So Riverside, at their quick service, had 3 of those items. So we're going to try them out. If you're staying at a value resort, you'll be able to try all those things. The 2 gingerbread items that we're going to have over at the Riviera can only be found here. Also, previously, we've had a top 5 Walt Disney World Resort quick service dining video where we dined at some of the quick service restaurants and went over, obviously, our top 5. Primo Piatto was our number 1. So I think we'll probably have to get something savory over here since it's mostly gingerbread sweets.
Yeah, I think we need some real food before gingerbread.
Also, our favorite coffee here is over at Le Petit.
Yes.
So maybe we'll start over there. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our holiday food crawl here at some Disney World resorts. All the items that you can find at Riviera are at the Le Petit Cafe. If you want to know how to get here, if you're entering in through the front, you just bear left and you will see Le Petit Cafe on your left-hand side. You will not be able to park here without a dining reservation to one of the restaurants here. So your best bet if you don't have one is to take the Skyliner over. And then if you take the Skyliner, you have to head up 1 flight of steps and it will be to your right as you walk up. They have a gingerbread cookie that is exclusive to here, and they also have, I'm not even going to try to say this, Sam, so you're going to try to say it. What is it called?
A gingerbread eggnog entremet. So it's a gingerbread financier, I guess it's kind of like a cake on the bottom, and then eggnog panna cotta and raspberry gel on top.
It even has the little logo for the Riviera on top, and Sam couldn't help herself. She even got herself a coffee.
I did. This coffee's a 10.
It's our number 1 coffee in all of Walt Disney World. If you saw our top 10 coffee video.
Honey almond whipped cream. I think it's house made. It's so good. Anyway, on to, and we said we were going to eat before this, but we couldn't help ourselves. We went to the Le Petit. It's right here when you walk in, so it's just easy.
Yeah, so we'll do Primo Piatto or just something from there, because I think the only thing they have there is the gingerbread cookie.
The gingerbread is in the bottom. It's really moist. It's nice. I'm not a huge fan of the texture of panna cotta. That's just a me thing, but it has a pretty strong eggnog flavor. So you gotta like eggnog to have this. I think the eggnog and the gingerbread go well together. Taste-wise, I like it. Texture-wise, not my favorite. I'm not a fan of the gel. Not a fan of the texture of the panna cotta. But it tastes really good. And it is pretty, and I always love coming into this cafe and getting a treat and a coffee. I'm gonna go 7.
It's a 7 ain't bad, but it doesn't look like we're starting strong so far. Like the little gel fell off. I'm gonna try to replace this. They have such great looking desserts here. I feel like Le Petit Cafe has never really let me down with a dessert, but maybe
no, taste-wise is great. It's just I'm not a fan of those type of textures. I like the bottom layer a lot.
It doesn't really stay together too well. Yeah, I'm not a panna cotta fan, so we'll see. So it's like a soft gingerbread cookie, and then you get the eggnog. They're like a little, it feels like a little tartness right on top of it too.
That's probably the raspberry gel.
Yeah.
Like I would prefer fresh raspberry over raspberry gel.
I like everything except for the panna cotta. It's good. but I think I'm gonna go 6 because I just don't really like the texture here. I think I'm still gonna eat it though, but I like the flavor profile a lot. You pretty much hit on the head. Great flavor profile, but we're not panna cotta fans. So if you like panna cotta, you'll probably love this. For us, we're just not a panna cotta-ers or connoisseurs of the cotta. So I was a little confused because I thought this gingerbread cookie was going to be available at a few resorts, but you're saying this is exclusive only to here, this type of gingerbread cookie.
It's a European style gingerbread, and then there's a sugar glaze on it. I know some of the other resorts have gingerbread, but I don't know if they have the sugar glaze on it. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
It also has the Riviera logo on the back, so it's definitely somewhat exclusive, or it's definitely exclusive to here, and it looks really good.
It smells really good. Mm.
It's one of the reasons we came here, because I feel like the food here is always very high quality. One of our favorite food resorts.
But it's like a chewy texture. I like it a lot. I love the chocolate. I don't really think it needs the sugar glaze on top. I think it'll be fine without it. I'm gonna go 8. This would be great with coffee.
Good thing you have a coffee. How kind of you to leave me an ear. Can I serve you a Mickey ear in these trying times? Ooh, look at how I love, like, look at the air pockets in the interior in there, if you guys can see that.
It has a good texture. It's not as, like, dry. You know, like, normally gingerbread is, like, super dry. Like, that's really good.
So usually the gingerbread houses, they sell, like, a Mickey gingerbread. And we will be having videos on the gingerbread houses this year. There's no Grand Floridian. There's no Grand Floridian. I have the shirt from last year.
Yeah, they hit 25 years, and they're like, no, we're going to build a bar.
They're redoing the lobby. So I think there's one at Wilderness Lodge this year. So we'll do a video on those for sure. And I'm sure, I mean, this is exclusive to here. And I really like the crystals on top. I do think that the gingerbread cookie itself is dry, but the chocolate and the crystals kind of add a little bit more like salivation in your mouth to kind of.
Do you feel like it's like it has a slight chew to it?
And that's because it's more gingerbread than gingerbread cookie. Gingerbread cookie's gonna have like a snap to it. This is, if you look, it's spongy. So it's
spongy. That's the word.
It's gingerbread. The sugar on top and the chocolate bottom make it more cookie-like. I'm gonna stick with your 8. I like the flavor profile a lot. I would like maybe more cookie, but maybe that'd make it too sweet. So it does offset the sweetness by using actual gingerbread. Still really good. I like it a lot. All right, so we headed down to our favorite quick service restaurant, Primo Piatto. Just head down the flight of steps as you exit the Riviera. Will be to your left-hand side. If you take the Skyline over here, you head straight down next to the pool. You'll see Primo Piatto. It looks just like a sit-down restaurant in here. They have little candle lights at the table, and the food literally tastes like it could be at a sit-down restaurant, in my opinion. They even give you a number to take it to the table. This is their grilled chicken sandwich. Trying to get a little bit lighter since we're having a lot of sugar. Sam, what's on it in this?
So it has a tomato spread on the top part, and then the bottom has a spinach and artichoke spread. There's obviously grilled chicken, mozzarella, and it's on a toasted focaccia. You can also get fries or a side salad. We got a side salad.
Their fries are fire, but again, trying to eat a little bit lighter since we're having so much sugar today. This is not for the holidays. We just wanted to show it off since it's something we're eating.
We also needed some protein. The focaccia is nice and soft. I wish there was more mozzarella. I do like the tomato spread. The chicken is juicy. It's not dry at all. Could be a little bigger, but I think it's a solid sandwich. I'm gonna go 7.
7 out of 10. I'll be the judge of that. You didn't try your salad, Sam.
I figure salad was going to be, you know, it looks good. It's a nice spring mix.
It looks very fresh. I'm going to make a mess out of you guys.
It really does feel like a restaurant in here.
You see the pictures of Walt and his trips to Europe adorning the back walls. And then again, like we said before, these little candle lights.
There's really nice, relaxing music. There's real silverware. So it's like you get the kind of like a restaurant experience, but like a quick service price. I really like that croque monsieur. What else do we like? I feel like the pizzas are here. The flatbreads.
Pizza's good. There's some pesto on the sandwich. All right, let's get a bite into this. The salad's good. Salad's definitely a 7, very fresh.
Oh, I love their spicy Italian sandwich. That one I think has a little more going on.
It's good, nice charred chicken. I feel like the chicken was better last time. I think everything around the chicken is good, but the chicken itself feels kind of weak to me. It feels like it almost has that fake flame broiled flavor on it. Like, I don't feel like those are real grill marks. You know what I mean? Let me just try the chicken itself.
I thought it was juicy, though.
No, it's good. It's just in my head. Yeah, it's good. This is definitely a 7. Good chicken sandwich. The stuff here, there's even some 8s and 9s. So if you want to eat at any of the resort quick service restaurants, in our opinion, this is the one to eat at. It's the best. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys In this hot case, they have hot signature Riviera cookies, one of the best cookies in Disney. All right, so we have left the Riviera, drove down into the world of Disney, and went over to Port Orleans Riverside. The aesthetic here is kind of like classic southern plantation mansions. We are eating at the Riverside Mill. If you were entering in through the front here, you're going to make a slight left towards the back. You'll see a food and drink sign. Head straight down there, head past River Roost, head past Boat Rights, and you will see the quick service Riverside Mill. You do technically need a reservation to dine here, although they are a lot more lenient with letting you come in here because the transportation to the resorts to the parks isn't as easy. So they have two things here. They're supposed to have three things. They don't have the Ragu, and I'm told they're not getting the Ragu. So disappointing.
Parks Blog should update their website.
Yeah, well, it's apparently they said they realized it was too much for their kitchen, and even though they announced it for here, they won't be here. So we might do some traveling to try to find that Ragu for you guys. But we are going to have this candy cane shake, which has melted a bit because it took us a bit to be able to get it. Sam, what's on in this?
So you get to pick a vanilla or chocolate shake, and it has peppermint in it and a cherry and whipped cream.
We went with vanilla ice cream.
Peppermint is kind of blended throughout. It's not just like thrown on top, like it's blended entirely through the shake. It's good. I would have picked chocolate because I like chocolate and peppermint together. But I do think it's really good. It's a pretty thick, creamy shake. Minty. I'm gonna give it an 8. Like, I think it is exactly what it is, you know?
That sounds like it's the best thing we've had so far. I think 8's the highest number we've given.
I really like the cookie though.
The cookie, yeah.
It's really good. This is good.
This was honestly the thing I was most looking forward to because it feels the most Christmas. It's got the candy cane flavor. Also, vanilla ice cream's a little easier on my stomach than chocolate.
I got some pieces of candy cane up the straw.
The line in here will get long. I love the aesthetic. It's actually like a real working mill. You can see a lot of moving parts and kinetics in here. The Disney Resort's quick service dining is so underrated. This is great.
It is what it says it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's a candy cane milkshake.
Good creamy icing, nice candy cane flavor, little refreshing. I would go with your 8. I think this is a real good solid milkshake. If you want to get in the festive spirit for a milkshake, definitely something to get. All right, so what is this tree, Sam? I believe it's gingerbread flavored, right?
A gingerbread cake with caramel ganache filling, caramel crispy pearls, eggnog pastry cream, and white chocolate. Tis the season of green and red food coloring.
I think it's got like a green, like chocolate or fake chocolate or white chocolate casing.
Oh, okay, good. The cake's not green. I thought the cake was green.
Yeah, no, it's just the little food coloring around I think white chocolate is what it is.
This is way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I thought these holiday treats are going to be better than Riviera's. It's interesting. I feel like the Deluxe the moderate might have better than a Deluxe.
It's nice and moist. Has like a little gingerbread spice flavor, and then the green is just like a chocolate shell coating, and the eggnog like cream on top is like it's like pretty light. There are also these little crispy pearls that give it a little crunch. This actually I feel like is something that could be at Le Petit Cafe. Like, this is good. There's that caramel ganache in it. I would get this again. I'm gonna go another 8.
Wow, there have been some high numbers today. It's gingerbread cookie, candy cane shake, and now this you're giving an 8 to. I'll be the judge of that, Sam. I feel like you've gotten kinder. You're very kind to the Disney food recently. With all that. It's got good layers and it looks very moist.
It tastes, when I first saw it and I saw the green, I was like, what? The cake is good. It has a little spice flavor.
Little gingerbread spice, little crispy pearls. It's good. It's a cold refrigerator dessert. So I think that like with Le Petit Cafe and the use of the panna cotta, they were trying to go a little bit more aristocratic, upscale. This definitely isn't as upscale as that, but for me, it's more my flavor profile because I'm not a huge panna cotta fan.
The eggnog cream on top is like pretty light and fluffy.
I like it. I'm not gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 7, just because of the casing. I don't like the casing around it, and it's still a refrigerator dessert, but it's much better than I anticipated. And I thought this was gonna be our last spot, Sam, but it might not be.
Traveling to the Valley Resorts on a Tuesday night, searching for a Ragu.
If they don't have the Ragu, I'm just gonna get something savory there to eat because we need to eat like real food besides splitting one chicken sandwich. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the Ragu pasta at the End Zone Food Court at All Star Sports. So we drove here from Riverside just for this. This is the only thing that they have that's different than what Riverside had. But we're happy that we got it. And apparently, even though the Disney Parks says it's at Riverside, we're told it probably won't be there. But it is at all the All-Star food courts.
It's supposed to be at Pa. I did not, like when I woke up this morning, I did not expect I was going to be at All-Stars at 8 o'clock at night on a Tuesday on a work night. But, you know, we had to get the ragu. So this has fennel sausage, butternut squash, and kale, and a creamy tomato sauce. And I like how they like prepared it like to order. Like obviously all the individual components were already cooked, but then they assembled it to order, so it wasn't all just like sitting, you know, in a pot all day. Looks way better than I expected, and I'm so hungry for real food that it's probably gonna taste really good.
Okay, so the numbers may be higher than usual. I wonder how ragu is a Christmas food. Is it a Christmas food?
I think a meat sauce is.
I guess for an Italian Christmas.
I don't hate it.
Big penny pasta in there. Nice fresh, well, not probably a fresh parm, but some form of parm on top.
I actually think this is really delicious. It has like an earthy taste to it because it has kale and fennel. The sausage is like slightly, there's like a little bit of spice in it. And tomato sauce is nice and creamy. The pasta is like cooked well. Super cheesy. I mean, I'm not mad at this. I feel like as an Italian, if I like rate this high, people are just not gonna trust my opinion, but like...
This is an all-star food court rating. This is not an Italian restaurant rating.
Butternut squash. It's very fall, it's very winter.
Oh, that's why, yeah, fall, the butternut squash, that makes sense.
It's savory, hearty, you know, filling dish. I'm gonna go 7. I wanna go 8, but I feel like you're gonna judge me if I go 8. So I'm gonna go 7. All-Stars is doing it. This is good.
I don't care if you judge me, so I'm gonna try it now. If you wanna know how to get in here, when you enter in through the All-Stars, you literally just head to the wall, bear right, and it'll be your first left. So it's very easy to get here. It's a very kind of tiny resort. All-Stars is big, but like this section I feel like is a little bit smaller. All right, let's try Sam's spiritual 8, but physical 7. I get what you're saying.
It tastes like winter.
Yeah, it's good for a novelty all-star food court dish. Like if I went to Via Napoli, I'd be like, I don't, you know, like I'd be a little questionable. Actually, I think I might accept it at Via Napoli.
The sauce is decent. Or are we just hungry? Don't even trust us. I don't know. Make your own decision.
It's up to you guys. We're showing it to you. That's why we try to describe the food. I'm not saying you should leave the parks and go to All-Stars to eat this, but I'm saying it is at least the only savory. What I think is is it the only savory holiday dish? Why aren't there more savory holiday dishes? And I wish this stuff like this was available more places. Imagine a pasta like this at Primo Piatto with how good the food there was.
Maybe more stuff is coming. Like right now, this is the first week in November. Like they could announce things later. I know as the gingerbread houses start opening up, there more stuff gets announced. I don't know. We'll see.
Also, first time in 6 years, Wilderness Lodge will have a gingerbread house, and we will be covering it in our gingerbread crawl.
Pointing your finger, like...
Very serious about Disney gingerbread houses. And when we do the gingerbread crawl, too, we're going to be showing more of the resort food. But this is just kind of the exclusive food to the food courts and the specialty kind of shops. It's good. I'm gonna go All-Star Food Court 8. This is not Il Molino 8. This is not Ravello 8. This is probably a Ravello 6. Ravello is probably, I think, one of our favorite Italian restaurants in all of Disney World. But this is an all-star food court 8. If you guys can't accept that, I'm sorry. Attack me in the comments. Give us all the engagement. Let's
attack Jay, though. Don't attack me. I'm very sensitive.
Cool, different flavors in it, different textures. And I like the flavor profile. Now, the pasta is like a pre-made pasta. It doesn't taste like a fresh pasta. It tastes like a pasta you could probably make at home out of a box. But it's a good box pasta. It's a solid dish. And for the All-Star Food Court, I think they're doing well. I think if you stay here, you'd be happy if you got this. All right, so that's it for our Walt Disney World Resort after-work holiday food crawl. Did not anticipate going to 3 resorts to find all those foods, but we found them, we got them. And Sam, what were your 2 favorite things?
I like the peppermint milkshake a lot.
I would say the peppermint milkshake and the ragu.
Yeah.
I wish they had more savory holiday items at the different resorts. It's pretty
Maybe they're coming. I know Jock Lindsay's at Disney Springs has a really fun holiday menu, which we'll be doing next week. It's like we started at the Riviera, we ended at All-Stars. Unexpected turn of events.
We haven't been here in a while. We've never actually officially stayed here. My sister stayed here once. We've been inside. And they aren't too picky on letting you go in if you did want to try the pasta. I don't think it's worth going anywhere. I don't think, honestly, any of these items are worth leaving the parks for. But if you're at a resort, it's probably worth trying. I think the cookie at the Riviera was probably the highlight there, in my opinion. And I definitely think if you're around, the peppermint milkshake is a fun thing to have. When the gingerbread houses go up, I think those are worth leaving the parks for to head to a resort. And I'm very interested to see the Wilderness Lodge's gingerbread display, because it hasn't been around in 6 years. So that should be up hopefully next week or the week after that. We'll be doing tons of videos coming out. So we're in the full holiday swing right now. If you enjoy...
more gingerbread to come.
Yeah, a lot of more gingerbread.
And red and green food color.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. It helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. We have to be the only Disney vloggers that went to the All-Stars for the holidays. I'm thinking. If you guys watch other Disney vloggers, let us know. We watch them too. But I don't think any other Disney vlogger was like, hey, I got to get to the All-Stars to have the Ragu. I think that's exclusively us. Maybe we're a little crazy.
Possible. Very likely.
The people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, check out the join button below. We have a multitude of different tiers and perks, including early access to videos and end credits commercials right now. That join button can teach you about them. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged to be able to make them. And as always,
keep it going for Frank.